Welcome to this edition of Open-SCAD. In this edition, we're going to be taking a look at this roll holder, which I came up with in Open-SCAD. Now, I originally started this project to hold doggy poop bags attached to a pegboard, and as you can see here, I've used the standard pegboard module I've covered out in other episodes, and I've integrated that with this holder at the bottom with a notch in it. Now, this is a pretty simple concept, and the reason I did it like this is I want to be able to use it for other applications such as garbage bags, various size garbage bags, medium, smalls, kitchens, large black garbage bags, etc. So I did it in Open-SCAD so I can just simply scale that. Now, what I've done is I've set up board width to be the general width of the board or the holder itself. Board height, how high do I want this to be? Now, I can make this rather short or I can make this rather tall. I've chosen to make this about 3 holes high, if you see over here. Now, the reason I've done that is this provides, nice surface area, nice connectivity. I could actually do this with approximately, 1 or 2 holes, but I happen to like 3. So, with that being said, I've also set the board's thickness to 3, so 3 millimeters thick. Now, the other numbers, for example, hole offset, diameter, hole height, this is all just the standard input from the typical pegboard program, which again I've covered out in another episode. Chamfer also the same, that covers the corners. As you see here, the corners are chamfered. Now we come down here to roll diameter. This is going to be your roll diameter here. So this is going to be the diameter, if I spin it around here, that we see here. And we actually split this to take the radius. The other piece is the slot width size. Now I've made this a little bit larger, 5. You can make this a little bit narrower. This will require supports when you do go to print it though, because it is on the vertical side. Now, one of the things that I've done is I've set up another main module. I tried originally incorporating the changes into what I'm calling the board module down here, or the module that I used to create the pegboard, and just add it. Really didn't work the best, so I just decided to use a second main module, or create another main module and put the board in its own module. And then I came down here, and so I've got the rounded module for the board, which is called by the board, but then also the bottom holder as another module. So this piece here is set up as another module. So you can kind of see that I'm bringing together a couple different modules and the way that these pieces are interacting. So the code itself is rather simple. I'm not going to go into too much. I'll have it out on the Open-SCAD site, so if you want to scan a copy of it, it's going to be out there. I'll also put the STL out on Thingiverse and along with the code, so you can get it there too. But if you want to see a little bit more how the code works, again, a link for the Open-SCAD on the Open-SCAD site will be below, where I will have the code detailed also. So anyways, again, this is pretty straightforward. So tell you what, let's head over to the printer, take a look at this thing printing, and then we'll meet back at the bench and we'll kind of talk about it a little bit. So let's head over to the printer. Okay, welcome back. We took a look at the code, we've watched this print, and here it is. So it actually came out pretty interesting. I did get some strange striations here. I think this was actually due to the adaptive layering in Cura is what created the problem. Initially I thought it was tree supports. I did print this with tree supports initially, then I went back and I printed a second one without tree supports, standard supports, and these striations are here, but I did keep adaptive layering on. So I think that's where the problem came from. Yet, all in all, this came out very interesting. However, another bit of anomaly I might correct a little bit here is the way that the cylinder joins with this plate. Now, for some reason, which again, since I did use supports and I can't control supports in Cura, I don't really think I needed a support here, but it gave me one because I did need support here. But the the joining of the two, I might actually push this up a little bit. From a design perspective, I really like the profile here that I have, but I think this might add a bit of weakness. I think it would be stronger if I bumped this plate down a little bit. I might come up with a second set of code or ability to toggle this to move this plate down. But anyways, I thought this came out pretty good, and again, it's parametric, so whatever size bag you put in, bag roll, it's going to print it out. Because I'm going to do some of these for larger garbage bags and that kind of stuff too. So anyways, hopefully you found this interesting. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys in the next episode where we design something else. Cheers.